Welcome back to Tour Truck Tuesday. Chris Trott here from TaylorMade Golf. Let's talk game improvement irons. Who needs these? Why do you need them? What should you be looking for as you go for your fitting? And how is it going to help you? Are you the type of golfer who needs to go there? So let's start into breeze here with a 7-iron. Nice setup. I've talked all about what I want to see in that before. Simply go back to the last couple of videos. Great start, great hit, good launch. So around 17 for this one. Good ball speed, nice distance. That's the actual distance, hitting into a little breeze here. 7,700 spin for a shot that goes slightly to the right. What does all this mean? Why do I care about that? You peak kite and you spin on the golf ball, you're going to hear your fitter talk to you about that. It's going to give you a descent angle. That first number that I threw out there is the launch. Launching it at 15 for something like a 7-iron and this P7MC is a good situation to be in. The hands are ahead of the golf ball, you've compressed it, you've hit a great flight. Now, if you're out there as a golfer and you're wanting to become a bit of a shapesman and you're standing there thinking, okay, that wind, Trotty, a bit off the left, draw one into it. And just get it drifting back against that wind. If that's something that's appealing to you, the golfer, then these P7MCs might be a place for you to go. There might be a place for you to head as you start to shape the golf ball one way or you start to shape it with the wind the other. But if that's not on your mind and you're just looking to get the ball in the air and you can't launch them round at 15 degrees, 16 degrees for the 7-iron, then this is something you've got to consider. Much wider in the sole because there's a lot more tech going on. See that little speed line there, that speed pocket? That is going to give you speed off the face. Just the whole structure of the golf club, the carbon in the back of the golf club, the weight savings. The weight now is lower in the blade to help you, the golfer, create that angle that we want with launch. Because chances are you're not going to be here, see the glove hand in front of the impact, you're going to be helping the ball in the air. So the loft on the blade and the way the club is designed are going to help you get it in the air. Then we've got a much lighter golf shaft in this. This is a graphite shaft, much lighter than my steel one. Again, to give you speed. So everything about these clubs are designed to give you speed. The top line is much thicker, so it's much more of a confident view as you look down. So we're dealing with about 160 for my normal golf shot, and we're dealing with a peak height there of like 96 on that golf shot. Let's see where this goes. Lie angle's not bang on for me. I just grabbed it out the draw. I'd expect to see that because that lie angle's quite flat, but it's come out at 13. It's come out with 10 mile an hour more speed. That's going to give me a lot more yardage. It's gone 192 without me adjusting it, and it's come out flatter. Like I say, this is tough for me to turn over because of the way the lie angle is. I didn't adjust that. That's the relationship between the center of the sole and the shaft. It's quite flat, too flat for me, so I can't turn it over. But you get a feel just off that of the power involved. You're looking at a difference there of like 30 plus yards on a 7-iron. So if you're someone who struggles for speed, then this is also somewhere that you need to go. Let's see if I can turn one over because I want to talk a little bit about offset and onset and what that is. Let's just see if I won't manipulate my stance too much, just release one. Not bad, still fading out there against that breeze. I'm going to get one that I'm happy with. So there you go. Caught a little heavy maybe. Didn't catch it on the TrackMan, but you can see ball flight went slightly straight. Let's see if we can get one where TrackMan cooperates. Perfect. Little low in the blade. Ball speed still at 126, so still high. Distance 183, only lost a little bit of yardage. Spin very low because that's the way the club's designed. If you're someone that is looking to use these golf clubs, spin creates, like I told you at the top, that descent angle into the green. By having less spin or by not creating the impact position and having your hands back here at impact, adding loft, you don't want too much spin, it would just drift away. So that one there then gives you the yardage even on a low strike. But this offset that I'm talking about, this is an important point. And as you look at the clubs, and we flip them this way, it is the amount at which the blade sits back from the golf shaft. If we look at this one, that blade is significantly more in line with that golf shaft. This one is back much further. Big deal, hey? It is a big deal because it allows you more time to rotate and release the head. It allows that ball, providing you've got the correct lie for yourself, which is why it's so important you do the fitting, it allows that club to catch up and help it move right to left. The type of golfer, the type of profile for this game improvement number. Again, we're back up to 190 on the distance for a 7-iron. We're holding that high peak height. We've got that 5,000 spin, so the loft's a bit stronger, but we have the launch that we need. Think about it. Someone who launches it high, this club will help keep that down. Someone who needs yardage, this club will help that do it. And someone who loses the ball to the right. Again, you've got the correct fitted golf club for you, and you're going to be able to turn this club over, and it's all about speed. So if these things sound like you, and you want results like that, that come out and don't drift, and give you this yardage, extra yardage, then this is probably somewhere that you want to go. Extremely forgiving. Even that shot I caught a little bit heavy, it still went. You do that with the P7 MC, you don't get those same results. So if you're looking for easy to use, the Stealth and the game improvement section of irons is where to go. You'll see lots of tech in the back, you'll have that low center of gravity, offset will be higher, so as you look down, the blade will be further back from the center shaft from the line. The shaft will probably be graphite, meaning it's lighter so you can get a bit more speed, and that'll help you to not lose it to the right, get the height, and hit it that bit further. Just decisions you should consider. Obviously, you're the player. You can overrule anything in a fitting. If you want to try something that is a certain look, or you want a sleeker top line, or you want less offset, they're all fine, and they'll all help you, like you saw at the start, shape the golf ball easier. No problem with that. You're the boss when it comes to a fitting, so you can take control of what you want. Just be open, leave the ego at the door, and try what there is for you. And of course, get the right iron lie before you start a video like this, because I was struggling to turn them over, but I still managed to get that right to left movement. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe below. I put a video out once a week, usually on Tour Truck Tuesday. Comments, of course, are welcome. Off season's here. Let's embrace the technology that's out there. Let's look at different areas and let's land on what we need as we move into next season and getting our golf games ready.